Barakateh Hawa, Barakateh Hawa Shai, Shalom, Apostle Ryan Lob. I'm here with our officers, Shamar and Bunsapat. And basically what we're doing is we're doing a little lesson on this new allegation that came out with this guy, Africa BamBooty, BamBata. And basically what the reason why we're making this video, because this guy Sarnetta came down to the main camp in New York last Saturday, and he knows what time we get there, but he waited, or he came early because he knew the younger brothers would be there, and they always fuck with them brothers, thinking that the brothers can't hold their own, but they just basically ignored him. And Apostle Tar made a video, pretty much put a challenge out there to you, Sarnetta. If you're really a man of justice, won't you deal with that, with the situation with this guy Africa BamBata? Just bring it out and deal with it, And then don't say, well, they just trying to slander the man, because the man ain't had no hits in years. He ain't hot out there. It ain't like he's out there hot, like he was back in the 70s and 80s. So you can't say, well, they just trying to slander him because they trying to get him to. No, don't come with that. Deal with the allegations that was brought up by this young man. Well, now he's 50 years old. That this guy Africa BamBata touched him, because you guys are saying that we're child molesters, which we're not, and then y'all trying to say that we're doing all this stuff that we're not doing. No, matter of fact, before we start, go to the book of give me the book of Proverbs 12 and 22. And what's happening is that these devils like Sarnetta and Polite, they're trying to discredit us, because they know that through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we've been bringing out that these guys have been nothing but jokers. These guys are nothing but wicked, and they shysters. That's why we call something that the Apostle called him Don King. So read that, brother, real quick.
Proverbs 12, 22. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord.
Right, so the scriptures say that lying lips are an abomination to the Lord. None of you could come up with any allegation that we commit child molestation, none of that bullshit. And we don't promote that. But that's what they do, because they're playing on the emotions of the people out there, because Jake is emotional. So they're playing on their emotions to come against us. Why? Because they know that we have the truth. They know that this Bible is valid. This Bible stands strong. It has stood the test of time. So they're trying to destroy the validity of the Bible. So if they try to discredit the men that are teaching the Bible, they say, well, why we gotta listen to the Bible? These guys are no good. I'll read that again.
Proverbs 12 and 22.
Get that one, brother Jeremiah.
Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord.
So, son, you are an abomination to the Lord, man. Go ahead.
But they that deal truly are His delight.
But they that deal truly are His delights. We're the one that's dealing truly. And you know what was heavy is that this guy came down there Saturday, and then this thing just popped. This thing just came out yesterday. This news just came out yesterday. You see how heavy the Lord is?
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be like a mogul. This guy's supposed to be like this big entrepreneur, this big back to Africa dude, And now what's happening? That whole shit is crumbling, because the Most High is bringing it out on you. Same thing with that asshole Polite. He was talking all that shit about we child molesters and all this. And what happened? The allegations came out, and his master teacher, which he threw under the bus, now is doing time for child molestation. You barking up the wrong tree. Because you're not fighting against me, you're fighting against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So read that, brother.
Jeremiah 18 and 18. Then said they, come, and let us devise devices against Jeremiah.
Right, so Jeremiah was one of the prophets of the Lord. And the reason why they devised devices against him, matter of fact, brother, I'll jump to Amos 5 and 10 real quick, and then we'll come back there.
Okay.
This is the reason why they were devising devices against him, because they didn't like what he was saying. Go ahead.
Amos 5 and 10.
Amos 5 and 10, come.
Amos 5 and 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
Right, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate. So the reason why they were devising devices against Jeremiah, which was a prophet of the Most High, was because he was cutting him. He was cursing them out. But that was the Lord cursing them out. But they looked at it as it was a man. They said, look, this guy Jeremiah, we've got to do something about it. Like they did with Yahweh Shai. They said, look, man, these people are starting to follow after this man. We got to do something. Or this guy's going to come and take our position. And we're not going to be needed anymore. So they were devising devices against Jeremiah, against the prophets. When you go back in the history, all Israel did was persecute the prophets. Go ahead.
And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Right, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. So let's go back to Jeremiah.
Jeremiah 18:18. Then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah. For the law shall not perish from the priest, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come and let us smite him with the tongue, and let us not give heed to any of his words.
Right, so they said, what? Let us smite him with the tongue. So in other words, they were bringing a slander against Jeremiah first and foremost. That was the main thing that they were trying to do. Matter of fact, brother, go to Psalms 31 and 13. That's what they were doing. They were slandering Jeremiah. You know, because and then they wanted to put him to death. And all Jeremiah was doing was warning them what the Lord told him to warn them about. And then he even prayed for them. No, but then after a while he started putting curses on them. He said, you know what, these people are nothing but pieces of shit, man. The hell with them. He just started putting curses on them. You know, that's what we going to, matter of fact, right after we finish filming, we're going to put a curse on you, Salnetta, and on you, Polite, and on all the rest of you clowns, and all you scoffers. How about that? Go ahead, brother.
So 31?
31:13, come.
Psalms 31:13. For I have heard the slander of many.
Right, so King David, I believe, let me see there was King David. He said, I heard the slander of many. Read it again.
I have heard the slander of many. Fear was on every side, while they took counsel together against me. They devised to take away my life. Right, so that's pretty much, and then, you know, you had Polite, he tried to get the Bloods and the Crips after us.
Yeah.
You know? Why? Because they hate what we're saying. All we doing is speaking words. True. You know? And then the Most High is going to be the one that's going to bring the action. We're just speaking the words of the Lord.
That's right.
But you know why they hate it? Because the word has no place in them. That's why they want to kill the prophets of the Lord. That's why they've killed the prophets of the Lord. And if you had your way, you would have destroyed us. But you know what? You're not going to be able to destroy us because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua got our back. Go ahead back to that, brother.
This is Jeremiah 18:19. Give heed to me, O Lord, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. Shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul.
Right, they have digged a pit for my soul. You really want us dead. You really want us off the corners. You know, and if you had your way, you would put us to death, but you're not going to be able to. Go ahead.
Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them.
Right. So, you know, Jeremiah was pleading the cause to the Most High, so, you know, praying for them. Praying for Israel. And what did they do? They was the whole time they was plotting on how to destroy him. Go ahead.
And to turn away thy wrath from them. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine.
Right. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine. Son, if you got any children, the Most High may deliver them to the famine. So like you got children, you got daughters, the Lord may deliver them up to the famine. You know? Man, there's terrible times coming. You know, and the Most High is going to start dealing with you damn scoffers, man. The Most High is going to start opening up on you devils, man. Go ahead.
And pour out their blood by the force of the sword.
Pour out their blood by the force of the sword. Hey, man, y'all don't know, y'all playing with fire, man, literally. Go ahead.
And let their wives be bereaved of their children and be widows.
That's right.
And let their men be put to death.
Let their men be put to death. Go ahead.
Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. Let a cry be heard from their houses, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have dug a pit to take me and hid snares for my feet.
Hey man, when them FEMA troops come, you gonna get it, man. See, like when you go back into history, that was dealing back then with the Babylonian armies. But now you are updated because the scriptures say the things that were written aforetime were written for our learning. That's talking about these FEMA martial law troops coming. Go ahead.
Yet, Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger.
That's right, man. The Most High is going to deal with you. Like I said, once we finish this lesson, we're going to put up curses on all of you clowns, man. Read that, brother.
Psalms 101:5. Whoso privately slander his neighbor, him will I cut off.
Right, so the Most High is going to cut you off, Sarnetta. You little demon. You little pint-sized scumbag. The Most High is going to deal with you, man. The Most High is going to turn you inside out, man. You know, he going to devastate you. He might jack your ass up, or he may just leave you for the missiles and take your family. You know, hit you where it hurts, man. Go ahead.
Him that hath an high look and a proud heart will not I suffer. Mine eyes shall see upon the faithful of the land, that they may dwell with me. He that walketh in a perfect way, he shall serve me.
Right, and we're the ones that's walking in a perfect way. We're the ones out there warning the people. We're the ones out there teaching the truth, holding it down strong, man. You know, defending the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. While the rest of you other clowns, you other Israelite clowns, you ain't doing shit, man.
Nothing.
You slacking, man. You slacking on your job, man. What's wrong with you guys, man? Get your goddamn thumb out your ass, man, and get out there and start doing the work, man. For the Most High start jacking you guys up, man. Go ahead.
He that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies.
Yeah, he that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. You know, that's why Sanetta can't get it. You can't get it, my man. You can't get the truth because the Most High is against you, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight.
He that telleth lies shall not tarry in the Lord's sight, man. You playing with fire, my man. You better take heed to all the other people that have come against him in the Lord, and look what happened to them. Go ahead.
I will early destroy all the wicked of the land, that I may cut off all wicked doers from the city of the Lord.
And you, son of man, you're wicked, man.
Yeah, man.
And you, polite, you're wicked, man. And we can see right through you guys, man. That's why you mad and pissed off, because you figure, these guys are messing up my money, man.
That's right.
You know? You got that, brother?
Yeah, Proverbs 10 and 18. He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slanderer is a fool.
Yeah, so you're a fool, Sanetta. You're a pint-sized fool, man. You know, you should get a dunce cap and put it on your head, man. And we're gonna get one more scripture, Job 12:16.
Job 12:16. With him is strength and wisdom, and the deceiver are his.
Right, the deceived and the deceiver are his. So you're deceived and you're being a deceiver, Sanetta. Coming out there, you know, trying to get the people riled up. You know, trying to bring that rah-rah spirit. You know, trying to get people to come against us. And I read the comments on your comment board. You know, people talking about, yeah, get him, Saul.
Yeah.
You know how we're spiritual, man. You know you want to roll up to no gang members or nothing like that and try that, pop that shit, because your ass would have been laid out and your camera would have been taken. You know, you ain't gonna try that on them people. You know that we're spiritual men, because you came down there before. You know how we are. You know, you gonna mess with the wrong people, and they gonna take you out, man. You know, the Lord's gonna put the spirit on them people. They gonna take you out, man. You know, you ripping people off and all that, man. The Lord's gonna deal with you. Now, this guy, Africa BamBooty, from when the man Ronald Savage, I believe his name is, he was around between 12 to 14 years old, and this guy was having him, you know, jerk him off and all that stuff, man, doing all kind of wickedness, man. When you gonna address that, Sanetta? Huh? When you gonna address that? Here it is. You got this Zulu nation. The Zulu nation, what's up?
Right.
And then when you go back to the scriptures, when you go back into the ancient world, the first faggots on the planet were Hamites, the Kemet, the Kemites, Canaanites. Bunch of damn faggots, man, into bestiality. You know? But you're going to try to bring out false allegations against us, man. But the Most High is going to deal with you, son, that ain't polite, and the rest of you clowns, and the HOK, and the rest of you other clowns, and them other different Israelite groups that are bullshit, that are playing around with the Lord's work. Most High is going to get all of you, man. Any brother got any closing words? All right, so with that, we're going to say Shalom, and Barakatah Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.